I want to talk about states real quick and why you might be feeling the same way even after you do a bunch of stuff that you think is going to make you feel differently, right? Um, Also, I just love to speak a little more on this platform. I feel like longer content is, I can just get in depth a little more. And so I want to give that a shot. But yeah, going back to that, right? Like, take my life, for example. I'm 29, I'm turning 30 at the end of the year. And in my 20s, I feel like so much of my energy was put onto healing and like feeling better, feeling differently. For some reason, I felt like I just wasn't enough in who I was. And that came out in different ways, like whether it was at the time social anxiety, whether that was doing all these cool things and like having it on the outside, but just feeling these like dips of something's just wrong. So you'd have these high highs, you have these low lows. And I always thought, okay, let me just like, let me figure this out. Let me heal myself. And so I did a bunch of things, right? Like I think I was 19 when I went to my first I went to a silent meditation retreat in California. I'm 19, so I flew down to California. I spent 1 week with a group of people. There were some monks there as well. And we were not allowed to talk. You were not allowed to read. You were not allowed, obviously you had no phones. And the point of that was to kind of bring up things that maybe you distract yourself in normal days with, thinking that that would make me feel differently, would heal me in some way. And I have many examples like that. Like I went to a men's circle by this big influencer online, met some cool people. I went to Mexico for a month and I worked with a coach and we were going to do ayahuasca. God knows how many books and things I've read. And, but you know what's funny? It's like after doing all of those things, I would still feel these emotions that I didn't want to feel. I would still almost like feel like this kid version of myself, right? This like younger version of me. And I just never understood why I wasn't past that. Because in my life, when I looked at it now, right, I wasn't that kid, that same kid in high school that maybe had a lot of anxiety, that was avoiding the hallways and wasn't putting his hand up in class, right? Like, dude, I'm in sales. Like I'm talking to customers. At the time, like I had a girl, like we would travel around and like do all these incredible things. I had great friends around me. Like I had a pretty buzzing social life. I'm the guy who was able to go out if I wanted to on my own and like meet some cool people. So it's like everything on the outside felt like you're no longer that person. But then for some reason, I would constantly be brought back to that emotional home, that kid version of me, even though I did all this work and this healing. So what I'm realizing now, and it's a journey, right? I don't have this figured out, but I think that at some point, you just start to let go of the story. You stop being this. Okay, it's like this. It's like if you're a kid and something happens, now every experience you might have from that moment starts to build up on itself and starts to build this story, this habit that you have. So no matter what you do, like you've built up this story. So now the point is, it's like you just start to let go of the story. You start to say, you know what? It starts to come up like, that's just not me anymore. You don't even entertain it in the same way. And your mind plays games, right? It wants to like bring you back in certain ways and reinforce that emotion, that feeling that you have. But instead you start to think, you just start to let go. It's like, that's no longer me. And so that's what I'm doing a lot of now. It's like, I will have a thought or maybe have a feeling like I'm down on something. And I'll just see it now. And I'll be like, nah, that's not it. I'm letting go of that. That's not me. And then it gives room for, first of all, you stop believing it as much. So you don't fall down the story and start to ruminate and build it up more. Second, you stop trying to heal something, because there's nothing wrong. By naturally even wanting to heal something, it's like you're unconsciously telling yourself something's wrong. So you stop trying to heal yourself. You start to let go of those stories. And what I'm doing every day now is I'm starting to try and embody the energy that I want. I start to focus more on those things that I want. Start to feel more gratitude in the morning. Start to feel more excitement in my day. Reinforcing those feelings instead of being focused on those things I don't want and trying to fix them. That's actually just building that path where instead now I'm like, comes up, let go, starts to lose its like grooves, and at the same time start to reinforce these like positive emotions, this excitement, this energy. I think that's it. Like there's a saying they say, it's like something about like whatever you feed is just going to grow, right? It's so true. Like instead of trying to fix something that doesn't feel right, just try to let go of that and start to feed the new thing. And I think that's just a very cool way to to go about things. So let me know what you guys think. Like this kind of content is new for me. I would like to post more longer form content like this. I feel like on Instagram or shorts, it's just very short snippets. I'm just kind of rolling with it like today. I don't know exactly where this is going, but would love to get any feedback and kind of go from there. And as I do it more, just start to stay in a flow and let things come naturally. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like. This is Kiarash. Love you guys. And I just want you guys to be happy and feel love because you deserve it. And that's my time. Love y'all.